about to test out my game Monstercraft on Tabletop Simulator. We'll be using the Fire deck, and let's see how I do. So to start the game, both players draw 5 cards. And I'll go first, so first player draws a card, and I can't do much, so what I'll do is I'll play a monster in my resource zone. You'll need monsters in your resource zone if you want to actually play monsters, summon the monsters. So let's take this guy. He down at the bottom. He requires 1 fire type, and I have 1 fire type here, so I'll use that, and I'll play Fire Sprite. And when he's played, his effect kicks in. It says, while this monster is in your combat zone, all other elemental monsters in your combat zone gain 2 power. So it doesn't affect him since it says all other elemental type monsters. So, and that's all I can do. The first player cannot attack. So now it's the second player turn. He draws. So, alright, so let's see. He'll play this guy in resource zone, and he will play Flamingo, which requires 1 fire. So you cannot attack monsters that are in attack mode, such as this. You can only attack monsters if they're in rest mode. Um, since he can't attack this monster, so he will attack me directly, which is my deck. So Flamingo's power is 2, so I have to discard 2 cards from my deck. And once he is attacked, he goes in rest mode. And then it's turn. It's my turn. I draw. After I draw, everything gets restanded. So let's see. Yep. So I will play this guy in a resource zone, and then I'll play another Fire Sprite. And since they're both elementals, they work off each other. So the effect will work on each other, but not themselves. So they both got 3 power now. And 3 is enough to destroy Flamingo, so Fire Sprite will attack Flamingo. Flamingo is destroyed. And my other Fire Sprite will attack directly for 1. And that is all I can do in turn. Opponent draws. Everything is restanded. And he'll play 1 resource. You don't have to play a resource if you don't want to, but it is advised that you should if you want to win. So I'll play 1 for Fire Snake, and his effect is when you play this monster, search your deck for a serpent monster with a power of 3 and add it to your hand. So there's only 1 serpent with a level 3 power, and that is Flame Snake. So you reveal that to your opponent, add it to your hand. Close that. And then shuffle deck. Excuse me. And now he will cannot attack him because he's power 3. So he'll no choice but attack my deck. I lose 1, goes in rest mode, and end turn. He ends turn. My turn. Okay, I restand everything. Alright. So he'll play Lava Snake. And his effect is, oh no, that's me. Well, my effect is, when you play this monster, destroy all opponent's monsters with a power of 1. So he is 1, it dies. Right, and he's not elemental, so the fire sprites won't work on them. And Lava Snake will attack directly, and since he's got a key ability called Double Impact, which means damage your opponent's deck twice. So instead of 2 powers, it is 4. So we're damaged for 4. Right. And my fire sprites will attack directly, since they're both got the power boost, so they're both 3 each. 1. It's a lot of cards, but that is why you really need to defend your deck as much as possible. Restand energy. Alright, so I'll play Flame there in resource. And he will charge 3 to play Fire Genie. And when he's played is when you play this monster, choose 1 effect, draw a card, or choose a monster from your hand and play it in your resource zone. So I will choose the second ability, and I will play this in. Yep, I'm playing it in. Right, so now I think it's too dangerous to keep Lava or Snake alive, so he'll attack Lava Snake. But I will counter it with a negate. Is when your opponent declares an attack, negate the attack. And it costs 1 resource, so it will play that. And the resource can be anything, so these cards can be in any deck. So after that, it negates it, and that is all he can do. He ends turn. Alright. Alright, I'll play this in resource mode. And I will play my own Genie. I'll play that, and I'll use first effect, so draw a card. Alright, I'll speed up the video to move along the game. So, that was a pretty close one. My opponent only had one more card left. If I survived one more turn, I would have won. But it is how important it is to try to keep your deck protected. But this is a fire deck, so it is more aggressive play. There'll be other decks that focus on defending or resource management or something like that, but this is a pure aggro deck. So I hope you will like it, and yeah, stay tuned for more. Shut up, Missy.